Courage Award. Isaiah Brock.
In August of 15, I was fortunate enough to be one of 8 coaches that got to fly to Kuwait and spend 8 days at Camp Arifin, where an organization called Troops First every year tries to do things to alleviate the stress and pain that the troops go through. One of the things they do is take college coaches, and then they get everybody in the gym there, and we pick teams, and you teach them and coach them and try and get them into an offense. But one of the first scrimmages I'm playing, my team's playing Steve Lavin's team, and there's this 6'8" kid out there, which is very unusual in the military. Then I said, hey, let's have lunch or something, and we sat down, and he started telling me his story.
I'm from Baltimore, Maryland. In high school, you know, you had like gangs, fights every day. School really wasn't focused on education, more of just getting students to pass. You're on your own out there, and it was just basically only the fittest will survive. It was rough growing up somewhat, you know, but I kind of made my way out and had the determination to get out of Baltimore. Went in the military 4 years, 2 deployments, 1 to Afghanistan, 1 to Kuwait.
His job was to go into the battlefield and extract the dead.
My first deployment, we pulled out around 60. And then I did a rotation at the medical examiner's office in Dover, Delaware. And there we conducted over at least like 30 or 40 autopsies every day on, you know, the fallen heroes that come from off the battlefield and get shipped to us. Makes you just think about things more, like, you know, just simple things like grass and, you know, your family, seeing your family every day, because some people don't get to come home to their family, so you definitely appreciate life more. And the plan was to just get out of the military and go to school, get my degree, so definitely didn't see this coming.
Well, from the eligibility standpoint, one of the problems with the whole thing was probably my fault, because I told Isaiah, man, you don't have to worry about that. We're going to get you eligible. Nobody's going to deny you.
By the letter of the law, by straight terminology and rules and regulations, of course, it's probably not right. But you really can't go by that. This young man has deserved and done much more than any student athlete, in my opinion, any student athlete coming out of high school and or junior college.
Well, he can be a big piece for us this year on the block, because we need him down there grabbing rebounds and things. But you know, the NCAA gonna do the NCAA what they gonna do. So I just wish for the best for him.
You know, we just letting it take it by itself. You know, we know what he's going through right now, but he still practice hard, he still goes hard and stuff like that. We want him to play bad. It's gonna take time, so we just being patient with the things.
This is a guy that had to go into combat zones and pull bodies off the combat field. That's grim. I mean, there's no other way to describe that. That's grim. You grow up pretty quick, and you begin to have a very quick grasp of what's important and what you have to do, and you mature. Coach Kampe was over in Kuwait and saw him play and wanted to offer him a scholarship just because he could bring that element to this team, and family, maturity, buzzwords that we hear all the time in terms of team sports. If he never steps foot on the court for a minute, his mark is left on this program. I'm glad that the NCAA overturned this ruling and they're going to let him play. He's important to this basketball team. Make no mistake about that.
I'm ready. Ready. As ready as I ever be.
Stevie Clark to Isaiah Brock for the alley-oop.